Family, friends, and community leaders gathered tonight to pray for the return of missing Huntsville realtor Ronald Dumas Jr. Dumas has been missing since December 15th, and with two suspects in his abduction behind bars. Investigators in the community are still looking for answers about what happened to him. 831's Georgia Clark attended that vigil and brings us the details tonight.
So be encouraged. God hears your prayers.
Prayers were sent up loudly with voice and song Monday night by the family and friends of Ronald Dumas Jr. Lead me on. Speakers, including members of Dumas' family, NAACP leadership, and City Council member Michelle Watkins, all got up and pushed for Dumas' return and for whoever is responsible to speak up and turn themselves in. Even Dumas' young son, Kai, got up to speak about his father.
I love them. Not only as a son, I loved him because he was my father. I loved him as a person. I loved his personality. I just loved him.
One of Dumas' best friends came all the way from Florida just to be here with his family and continue to push the community to keep looking.
I knew him from over 18 years. This is that's my person. And he's not with me right now. And so, it's heartbreaking, but I do still have hope. I still have hope.
Nancy Turner, who calls herself Dumas' mother-in-love, is the grandmother of Dumas' daughters. And this is one of the hardest things her family has ever had to face.
It hurts. My daughter reminds me constantly that the girls are asking for their father. She's been very strong, but of course there have been nights and times that have been crying times. I've had my moments.
Huntsville police is continuing to work with state and federal agencies across Alabama and Tennessee to search for Dumas, and his father says they will be having weekly calls with HPD to stay updated on their progress. Reporting with coverage you can count on, Georgia Clark, 831 News.